Hi guys, it's Lauren. How you doing? Welcome to my second week of Camp NaNoWriMo. I'm jumping in at the beginning of this video to do my intro because I didn't do it when I filmed. I don't even introduce anything in the next clip. I just start talking about some calligraphy set that I bought ages ago. So yeah, I just needed to jump in and say hello. So enjoy the calligraphy mess that you're about to witness. So it's now Wednesday evening, it's 20 to 8. And I've had these sitting on my desk since like last month, I think. It's a calligraphy set. One's like a practice kit and one is just a kit, I think. Like, oh yeah, it's basically two starter kits. But I have been wanting to like take my bullet journaling and just my planning to the next level, and I get so frustrated when I look back at what I've done because it just doesn't look neat, it doesn't look pretty, it doesn't look like calligraphy. My writing is awful, I'm left-handed and everything smudges. Got a little notebook. Oh, okay. So the anatomy of the letters. Okay, what? God, this is difficult. I don't think I can do that. So we've got a pen, which how? Oh my god. This one might be easier. What? Whoa, stuff winded. I just write like normal, bro. This is doing my head in. I just want to do it like automatically. I don't actually want to have to like practice. Bro, I can't do it. It's now 12:50 AM. Jessica Williamson is now live and doing some writing sprints, so I've just joined that. I was just in time for the first sprint. We're currently doing 15 minutes, so I should be writing, but I just thought I'd quickly update you. I've got Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again on TV, not that you could see it. I've got my cup of tea and Harley is all the way down there. There is 11 minutes and 45 seconds left of the sprint, so I'm gonna write.
As the timer was going off, I noticed, I look out the window, the cat is trying to get into the bird feeder.
So we're on the second sprint. We currently have 6 minutes and 30 odd seconds left, and basically I'm trying to describe a painting. It's an erotic painting, and previously I described it as being that sentence. It was passionate, it was erotic, it was surprising. But you know, that's not a very good description. I don't like that. It was passionate, it was erotic, it was surprising. Well, why was it passionate? What about it was erotic? Was it literally erotic with naked bodies, or was it erotic in the way of nature? You know, I need to kind of expand on that. So that's what I'm trying to do in this second sprint. Now there's 4 minutes left and I have not yet come up with anything. I just don't know how to describe this canvas. I don't know why it's erotic. I just don't know. That's what I'm trying to do. I will let you know if I get there tonight or if I get there tomorrow. It's now Thursday, the 9th of April, so it's the 9th day of camp, and it's just gone 20 to 2 in the afternoon, so I haven't been up long. I am wearing the same hoodie as yesterday. I'm not wearing this once just for the sake of vlogging. I wear this, I'm probably going to have this on all week. It's the hoodie that I got in uni. It has shrunk, or I've just gotten fatter, but probably the second one. But it's very comfy and I just don't want to change, so I don't care if you judge me. So for my stats, my total word count overall is 30,745 words, which means my total for Camp NaNoWriMo is 6,745. And it was last night that I got the 745 words. Last night was good. I had a really good writing night because of Jessica's stream, but I got stuck at the painting, so I still I'm not happy with it. So because I'm such an underwriter, me writing it was passionate, it was erotic, it was surprising, was just, you know, setting it up for me now currently to be like, expand. And I still don't know how to expand because I don't actually have an image of it in my head. So like I will try and show you what I've actually changed. Oh my god, my laptop's minging. So it's not great, but what I've upgraded to is naked bodies clustered across the canvas, female on female, male on male, in close, intimate positions. The shape and definition of every curve made it seem as though the bodies were alive and actually lying on the canvas, dancing and touching, kissing and holding. She had never seen anything like it, and wanted, even more so now, to follow him into the staff room where he saw the rest to discover more of his talent. I mean, it's a lot better than what I had, but I'm probably gonna say this all again like a couple of months down the line when I read this back and go, that is not enough. Anyway, like the speech, I've worked on it all I can at this moment in time, and I think if I spend any longer on it, I might drive myself mad. And it's not enjoyable now, you know. I've put some time into that and now I'm annoyed with it, so I need to move on before I get even more annoyed. Still in chapter 11, almost done. There's an argument about to happen. I shouldn't spoil too much really, should I? So there's an argument about to happen with two characters, so I need to kind of flesh that argument out. So I will check back in later on and hopefully I will be further along in the argument. This bit doesn't look like it's going to have too much work to be done, she says. Hold me to that. So it's now Saturday the 11th and I think I last spoke to you on, I want to say it was Thursday, I'm not entirely sure. I think I was talking about the argument. I'm now in chapter 12 and the argument does sort of continue on into chapter 12, or it's like when you think the argument's done and then hours pass and it's back again and you haven't solved the issue. You're both trying to avoid the fact that you haven't. So it's sort of like that, it's like a second round. So I didn't really do any writing yesterday. I was basically reading The Anti-Virginity Pact by Katie Wismer, I don't exactly know how you pronounce her last name. I got an advanced reader copy off NetGalley, so I requested to read it. She is a booktuber and she's written a book, and I was really interested because I've been watching her channel for ages. The description of the story goes:
Preacher's daughters aren't supposed to be atheists. They're also not supposed to make pacts to lose their virginity by the end of the year, but high school senior Meredith Beaumont is sick of letting other people tell her who to be. Spending the last 4 years as Meet Mare, the girl so shy just thinking about boys could trigger panic attacks, Meredith knows exactly what it's like to be invisible. But when a vindictive mean girl gets her manicured claws on the anti-virginity pact and spreads it around the school with Mare's signature at the bottom, Mare's not so invisible anymore. She just wishes she was. Now the girls met her slut as they pass her in the hallway, and the boys are lined up to help her complete her checklist. When she meets a guy who knows nothing of the pact, their budding romance quickly transforms from a way to get her first time over with to a genuine connection. But when the pact threatens to destroy her new relationship and the fragile foundation of her seemingly perfect family, Mare has to decide what's more important, fixing her reputation and pleasing her parents, or standing up for the person she wants to be.
It was admittedly the description that pulled me into the story because it sounded really interesting. It sounded like there was going to be a lot of topics covered. She did give trigger warnings for sexual assault and animal abuse, so I was expecting, you know, these really big sensitive topics to be discussed and in the plot in a really intricate way. I just feel like it was very, not rushed I want to say, because it was definitely fast paced, but I feel like these subplots, which there were quite a few, I wanted more of that. I wanted to see more of it, and I feel like her characters, such as the parents and Ashley, who's the mean girl, none of them really suffered consequences for their actions, and I feel like the main character kind of forgave them too quickly, and I just felt like there wasn't enough time for things to happen. I do think the overall message that the author is putting across to a reader that would categorically be younger than I am and in that high school drama, I want to lose my virginity, I want to party, I think the message to those girls can be very big, because you know, the main character thinks that she needs all these things and boys to have fun and to make her life complete, but really that's not the case. So I think that message is very strong, and that's what I enjoyed, and that's what I'm going to take away from this book. I did enjoy her writing. She had very good writing style and it was easy to read. So yeah. So this clip is one of my writing sprints. I decided to record the screen just so I could include it and show you my process. This sprint was about 40 minutes. I was kind of watching Harry Potter in between, but I did manage to get quite a big chunk of this scene done, but I did struggle, and that's why I thought I would include it, because I always talk about how I struggle with describing rooms or places or just anything. Like, my descriptions they just slack really bad. You can sort of see on the right side of the screen I have the word lazy in all capitals, because that's what my descriptions are. That's what they start out as. They start off really lazy and just the bare minimum. So on the left side of the screen I'm trying to expand on that, but I really struggle. I end up going onto a website of the hotel that I was using as inspiration to sort of get some ideas, just to see what kind of vibe the room was giving off. So I do go onto that website in a minute and kind of delete it anyway, but you know, the effort was there. And yeah, just basically rewriting the scene that's on the right side of the screen. Some of the dialogue I keep, some of it I delete. It's a bit of back and forth, but yeah, I thought I would include it to show you my process. So I will stop talking now and put some music on the last bit of this sprint. So okay, bye. So it's now Sunday the 12th, it is Easter, and I am yet to eat my Easter egg. I got a Minstrel Galaxy one, my favourite chocolate ever, and I haven't opened it yet because I'm trying to save it because I haven't got anything else left snack wise. There's 2 packets of Minstrels and 1 egg, so I might have a bit of the egg tonight. I don't know. It's just gone 5:30 and I haven't really done any writing today. There is a stream in half an hour. I think Kevin, Laura and Jessica are on a live stream together at 6, so I'm definitely gonna take part in that and try and get some sprints in with them, because last night I watched Harry Potter, The Deathly Hallows Part 1 and The Deathly Hallows Part 2, and that was it. But word count wise, I am on 32,073 words, so I'm on 32k now. I've not done much in this vlog at all, but I'm just, you know what, I'm just not bothered. Am I bothered? Face look bothered. Do you know where that's from? I guess most of you won't know who that's from. Will you know who that is? So the scene that you last saw me write, where they needed to mention the kiss that happened, and it was kind of too early, so this is part of the timeline issue that I messed up with. So they don't have to mention it now. Well, they do, they need to mention it, but they don't. I'm struggling to get that transition from friends to lovers. I'm struggling to get that transition smoothly. It kind of feels like they are friends one minute and the next minute they're both comfortable with being more than friends, whereas really that's not the case, and there's always one person that's going to be a bit more like guarded and reserved about that. Oh, I don't know, I've never been in that situation, so I'm just making it up. But I read a lot of that kind of genre, where whether that's, you know, enemies to lovers or friends to lovers, and it always seems like the ones that I love to read are where one of them is kind of resisting and the other one's like, dude, just kiss me. I'm kind of trying to make that seem a little bit more believable, because it wasn't when I was reading it back. Sometimes I read what I've wrote and I'm just like, damn, she good. And then other times I'm like, fuck off. You cannot write for shit. sometimes I have it. Sometimes I just don't. And I feel like I haven't had it the past couple days.
Yeah, we're just about to do our first sprint. You ready to start?
Sure.
Okay, ready? Get start, go.
Okay, so I did start off taking part in the stream that Kevin, Laura and Jessica were throwing, and then on the third sprint I got really tired and thought it would be a good idea to take a nap, so they did a 25-minute sprint. So I had a 25-minute nap, although when I woke up from the nap I felt even worse, so decided to go back to bed and then slept for another hour, and now I feel great. But the stream has finished and it is like almost 11 p.m. and I am wide awake. I'm now on 32,678 words. I've put Anne with an E back on because it's a series that I just love to rewatch and rewatch. The relationship between Anne and Gilbert is a very special one. With Anne and Gilbert, it's obvious to the audience and the reader that they like each other and they just won't admit it. And that's kind of what I want to mimic in my story, you know? It's clear that my two characters have feelings for each other and like each other in ways that they are trying to avoid. And I just need to work on that a little bit more, just to make that little bit, just to make it stronger really. I just feel like it's sort of amateur at the minute. What? Boom! Basically, I'm downstairs. It's probably going to be a long night because of my nap. It seemed like a good idea. So yeah, Anne with an E is on season 1, episode 1, and I can't wait to rewatch the whole thing again. I just love it so much. It's absolutely such a scope for the imagination. If you know, you know. You know? Do you know? Do you know? When I creep forward to try and steal the ball, he looks away as if he doesn't know what I'm doing, but he knows. I got it. How did I do that? Ready?
Like it really just depends on the picture. So yeah, there we have the final image all ready to upload onto Instagram.
So hi guys, it's now Monday the 13th of April and I've just been watching Molly May's new video of how she takes and edits her Instagram pictures. I want to get better at my Instagram because my Instagram is really just my personal life and me taking selfies or with my friends. It's not really focused on my writing. I post the occasional video of me with my laptop, but not how often I'd like to. Like in 2 days it'll be a month since I've last posted on Instagram. So any tips on how to take writer pictures, because I don't have a camera, I don't have any like lights, I just literally use my phone and my windows which are here. So any tips you've got, let me know, because my desk is there and my window's there, so when I sit on my desk the lighting isn't great, and if I move my desk there I won't have enough room for my chair to sit in. Anyway, as I've been watching that video, I have been snacking on some prawn crackers because I'm obsessed with prawn crackers. They're just from Aldi, so I've been snacking on those and I'm probably going to eat the whole bag. For my word count, I am now on 32,871 words, which means my camp total is 8,871. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Let me know how the second week went for you, if you were more productive than I was, because I definitely wasn't my best, but it's whatever. I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching this one and goodbye, good night. Good day.